Minds from My Life Mates, I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here today. In this video, I'm going to be catching up in my Hobonichi Techo or Hobonichi Cousin. It's in the A5 size, and you'll notice the date, it's from November, so there's a lot of pages in November that I want to catch up. And I thought I would just kind of film a catch-up type of video. It's in real time, meaning I haven't sped up any of the process, my journaling process. I did edit parts so that, for example, if I'm taking a long time trying to think about something, or if I'm taking a long time gluing something down, I've edited some parts, some of those parts out. But in general, it's just a regular real-time journaling process. I don't believe I'll be talking through everything, but I just wanted to get on here and just chat with you. I grabbed a sheet of one of those thin sticker sheets, the washi stickers, and I'm trying my best to use. I wasn't able to use up the whole sheet, but I'm trying my best to finish this sheet off, and so I'm just flipping through previous pages to see if there's any spaces where I can add stickers here and there. Do you do the same thing where you flip through your previous pages and see if there's items that you can add? I do that often with stickers, like what I'm doing right now. I do that often with sticker flakes as well, and sometimes if I'm using washi tape on a separate spread and I have like a washi tape piece remaining, I'll flip through my previous pages and I'll do that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. This is a picture that I just took from home. In Japan, they sell these ready-made sponge cake. I hope that's making sense. Like the sponge cake part of a cake, and it's already made. And I know it seems a little strange, but I don't have an oven to bake. And I originally, when I first moved here from Canada, I was a little bit disappointed in a way that I didn't have like the regular big stove to bake goods and things, and but I've become used to it, I guess. But anyways, at the supermarket they sell these sponge cakes, and they're ready-made. All you have to buy, I guess, are your toppings and the whipping cream. And so we did that one day. It's a very economical way to make a standard cake. So we bought some strawberries and some whipping cream, and we just made a very simple strawberry shortcake. It was very fun for the kids as well, of course, and it was very easy. And there was no reason for it. We just felt like making it, I guess, as a little treat to ourselves for this holiday season. And I don't know about you, but I am definitely not really in the festive mood. I'm not sure what it is this year. And I mean, I don't know. I have my Christmas tree up and we have our decorations up, but I haven't fully decorated the Christmas tree yet. And I'm just not feeling into the Christmas mood. Perhaps it's because I haven't really been home in 2+ years now, and maybe that's kind of, I'm not sure what it is, but anyways, I'm trying my best to decorate my journal pages with some festive washi tape here, you can see, and some stickers here and there, trying to get myself into the mood. But yeah, what are you doing for this holiday season? Do you have things planned? I know some areas in the world there are some restrictions now. I'm curious to know how you're doing and if you have any holiday plans. We don't have anything planned for the holidays. Thankfully, Christmas falls on a weekend. In Japan, Christmas is not a holiday. So if it were to fall on like a weekday, the kids still have to go to school, which is so odd. I think that was the case last year. It was so strange for me because usually Christmas morning you wake up and then you open the presents, but I think last year we ended up waiting until after they got home from school. But thankfully this year, Christmas falls on the weekend. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if there's soccer practice. Oh gosh, that would be. I just want to rest one day. I want to rest on Christmas Day. But anyways, I'm using some printables from the days that you just saw here, the 28th and the 29th that I just pasted down. Those are from Emily Kariya from her Patreon, and then I'm also using Courtney Diaz's dates. I don't know if the dates are from the December sheets, but I do use Courtney's days of the week in my journal catch-up video here. And so this is the last day of November, and just trying to fill things out. I added some watercolor previously, like a watercolor wash, to add some color to the page. Then I used the Posca paint pens to just write bye bye November. It's just flying by this year. I just can't. It's crazy. And I'm sure you feel the same way. Like every year it just flies by, but this year especially, I think there was a lot going on there was just a lot going on in the background that I think made the time go by quicker. And then these printables that you see off to the side that I'm cutting up are from Pam, Pocket Journal Pam, and she also has a Patreon, so I will leave that linked down below. And so I think those are the three main printables that I use for the printables for this year. For this journal spread. Sorry, my phone. I just got a notification on the phone, and then I lost my train of thought. But I'm just adding some washes of watercolor. I'm sorry that the palette is so it's well used. And I guess it's okay. I shouldn't apologize. It's well used, and one day I will feel like cleaning that up and getting a new paint palette. It's funny, my son uses a paint palette for school too, and they're instructed to wash it every single time they use it. So he brings it home and he washes it up right away. I should follow his example and wash it more frequently. But it's well used, and there's paint still left on there, so I feel like, it's such a waste if I just wash it off right away. But I took a picture of my little haul there. I ended up traveling into Tokyo Nakameguro for the Travelers Factory or Travelers Company and Moomin collab, and I'm really sorry. I've received some messages asking about this Moomin collab. They've restricted it to one per person, so I'm not able to obtain any more. If you're curious about the Moomin collab, I'm sure there's videos on YouTube that you can see close up. There were requests for me to film it, but I've already gifted it off to my friends, so unfortunately. But like I said, there's got to be videos on YouTube with the Moomin collab, so I'm sure you can find some videos there. I mentioned it in the other video, in the previous, I think it was a previous journal with me video, where I was standing outside, waiting in line to pay, and some other comments, other people stated the same, like it wouldn't be the same in another country where you would just wait in line outside of the store to pay for the merchandise. But yeah, it was a nice. It wasn't. It was a lineup, but I didn't expect. Usually, I'm very, very impatient, so I usually wouldn't wait in line if I didn't like if it were just me and my husband and the kids and we were going somewhere, and if we see a line, we don't wait. We're very impatient, so we usually end up saying, "Oh no, there's a lineup. Let's just come back another time." But yeah, the lineup was not too bad. It went by nice and quick, and it was very efficient and organized. And then this picture that I'm gluing off to the side here is a picture of dim sum. It was so good. I've mentioned in the past that it's been difficult to find good dim sum where I am, and very, very thankful that Mirai Cat introduced me to this place. There was a lineup actually to go inside, and it was past the lunchtime, so I guess I assumed that there wouldn't be a lineup, but there was, and but it was worth the wait. It was very yummy and very good, and I would definitely want to go back again in the future. Maybe during like a weekday, 3 o'clock or something, something like that. Maybe that would be a bit better, but it was very yummy and very good. Very happy to fulfill my dim sum craving. And then here I'm just sticking in some packaging. I did a video about the planners and journals that I will be using for 2022, and I kept some of the packaging, so I wanted to stick that in my journal. And I really need to film the setup version of it. I just haven't felt like setting up my journals and planners. I know, I don't know what it is. I'm in a bit of a slump, I guess. I'm not really in the Christmas mood. I'm not really in the planner journal mood right now. I do feel like journaling in my Hobonichi. I just don't have the time. But when I do feel like, or when I'm up to setting up my planners, I will definitely turn on the camera and have a discussion with you, and we can kind of chat together and have a fun journal or planner setup session. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I don't really have much to set up, if that makes sense. I mean, I will put them in the journal covers, and I might stick in some stickers, and perhaps I will add some tabs here and there, but I don't feel like there's much to set up. I might do, I like to prep some of my pages in advance, so I might do that as well. But at the same time, the Hobonichi A6 is going to be significantly smaller than my A5, so I might not need much to prep. I might add watercolor, though. I think the watercolor washes will definitely help in the journaling process in the A6 size, so I might do that one of these days when I'm up to it. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to really discuss what I'm doing in my pages, but I guess this is what it's turning out to be. I'm just flipping back and forth. In my Hobonichi Cousin, I don't believe I filmed a completed flip through of my completed November pages, or actually I don't even think I did my October pages as well. If that's something that you're interested in, please let me know. I think I will eventually do like a flip through of my full year or half a year or something like that. So I don't know if it's going to be kind of redundant, but if you want me to go more in depth with my October and November pages, I can definitely do that. They always turn out to be very chatty, but I personally like those chatty videos, and so if you want me to do more of a slower October, November flip through of my Hobonichi Cousin, please let me know, and I can definitely film that for you. It's one of the easier videos to film because I just talk you through my pages and my life, I guess, here in Tokyo, and it's really fun to talk about the differences. I've been here for quite some time, so certain things don't really stand out to me, and I really love reading your comments, and when you say, when you notice certain things, it really brings it to my attention, so I really do appreciate that. So yes, these are the days of the week that I was referring to earlier from Courtney Diaz. I'm using those in some of my recent journaling pages. And something that I've learned from Courtney, for the tip-ins, I've been using just clear packing tape, or just clear, what's it called, sellotape, and of course washi tape as well. But I've learned from her it can be anything. You can use anything to tip in pictures or tip in ephemera. And in this case, I used a sticker, the washi sticker, for the calendar for December. I used the washi sticker to tip in, and even up here, you can see here I'm tipping in the loft packaging. I used one of the washi stickers again to tip that in. So that's a really, really great tip that I learned from Courtney Diaz. It can be anything that you want. It doesn't have to be washi tape, it doesn't have to be regular tape. You can use anything that you want in your journals. And yeah, if you have any specific questions that you want me to talk about or discuss, please let me know. I do have a video that I've already filmed. It's a small little haul video from Cute Things from Japan, and I think I will talk about the small businesses in that video. I believe Bree from Documented Journey touched on it a bit in one of my comments, so I think I will discuss about that in that video when I have some time to edit it. And then I did receive a couple of requests about my organization, I guess, and my journaling space. I feel that I don't have things organized. I know there's a lot of ephemera and stickers and printables, and I did have them organized in the past in a ring binder, and I would have the page protectors, and I would cut out. I was very efficient, and I would cut out the printables and organize them. Like if I had days of the week, I would cut off the days of the week and put them in a certain page protector within the ring binder, and it would be very organized, but I just haven't caught up with that, so I feel like it's very disorganized. Right now, the printables I print them out because I love the printables. I use them in my journals all the time. But I print them out sometimes on regular copy paper, and then sometimes on sticker paper from Daiso. And then I just keep them in a file folder, like a clear file folder, and it's not organized at all. So I hope once I organize that I can show you my system, but I'm so sorry. I feel like it's a huge mess right now, and I understand that it can be quite overwhelming. If you're looking for a certain thing for your journal and you can't find it, it can be definitely quite overwhelming. But I try my best to use, like when I feel like not journaling, like I don't feel like working in my journals, but I feel like doing something with my hands, I will take that file folder full of the printables, and then I'll just kind of fussy cut. And because fussy cutting is not a strong suit for me, it's not a pleasant task. So yeah, sometimes when I'm watching a video or when I'm watching something on TV, I'll take that file folder and kind of keep my hands busy. I really like to keep my hands busy. I'm not the type of person that likes to just sit and watch. And so, yeah, sometimes I'll do that. So maybe that's something that you can do if you have some downtime and you don't feel like working in your journals, but you feel like doing something. You can take your printables and start cutting them out. Here I am just trying to see the pieces that I have, trying to see if I can use them in my journal pages. I end up using a couple of items from Pam's printables. I think they were from last month though, or from maybe 2 months ago. They were part of like the autumn theme ones, and so I end up using these ones for my journal. And I think that's pretty much it. I glue these down, and that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, if you have any specific questions that you want me to answer, please let me know. Or if you have any video ideas or videos that you want me to film for the new year, please let me know. I love to read your comments, and I love the connection that we have here, so I really, really appreciate you for watching and for commenting and for all the support and the emails and the lovely, kind, and sweet comments. I'm so, so thankful. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if I don't talk to you. I hope you are staying safe and staying well. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.